Hey there, I am so glad that you grabbed hold of this Collide Counseling course bundle. I'm Willow Weston, the founder and director of Collide, and I have to tell you that what you hold in your hands is a dream come true for us around here. I love that you are the kind of woman that wants to grow and seek healing in her life, and you said, sign me up and grab this course. I know that the times where I've seen the most transformation in my inner self, in my relationships, and even my calling and dreams have been when I have said yes to God's healing in my life. So if you're longing for some of the messiness in your life to be cleaned up, if you are hoping for tools for better communication to improve your relationships, if you want your past to no longer determine your present, or you're desiring to replace the negative beliefs that spin and spin inside your head with beautiful truths, if you want all of those things, you're my kind of people, and I am right here with you desiring those same things, and I am certain that this course will help us to do just that. Around here at Collide, one of the things that we are so sure of is that God meets each one of us where we're at. And our ministry has been engaging, helping, healing, and empowering women where they're at for years. And in doing that important work, what we have learned is that women are not all the same. We have diverse stories, experiences, backgrounds, and faith. But what we have in common is that we've all experienced pain. We all have baggage, grief, and unmet expectations, and thirst, and fear, and disappointment, and insecurities. And at Collide, we aren't afraid of mess and pain. In fact, we enter it, we jump right in, and we talk about it because we are certain that God enters pain too. And I love that these courses will meet you right where you're at. Whether you're hungering for peace, or you're inspired to grow, or you're feeling broken inside, or you just want some practical tools to better your life, we know that God will meet you right where you're at today. See, God cares if we're anxious. He cares if we have broken relationships. He cares if we don't like what we see in the mirror. He cares if we have shame and we cannot figure out how to let it go. He cares if our family of origin roles are unhealthy and we don't know how to reinvent them. What we see in Jesus is that God continually invites people to say yes to walk toward healing. And so I'm truly proud of you for grabbing hold of this course, and I'm so excited for what you are about to experience. You will get to spend some good quality time with some trusted mental health counselors that we greatly respect and admire around here, each of whom does amazing work in people's lives. And we have asked them to speak on topics that often come up for women in counseling. We cannot wait to see what God will do in your life as you bravely open yourself up to these therapists who will meet you where you're at. I have to tell you, these aren't preachers. This isn't a quick fix. These aren't counseling sessions where you do most of the talking. These are classes taught by professional, wise, caring counselors where they tackle tough subjects that often apply to us as women. Know when you are listening to them that these counselors have their own stories, their own pain, and their own journey. But they also have great insight, experience, education, and helps to offer us. On an ordinary day, you will find these therapists spending time one-on-one doing a lot of listening. But the real treat in this course is that we will get to lean in, listen, and receive as they do most of the talking, as they pour themselves out into us, as they share their wisdom, tools, tips, and strategies to bless your life. So this is an opportunity for you to grow and learn and heal. You can expect to be challenged, to be stretched, to heed advice, to process, to reflect, and to dig deep. You might be given homework, action steps, emotional or mental health exercises. You might be asked to wrestle, chew, or consider. I assure you that what you will get out of the time in these courses is what you put into them. So my best advice is for you to engage your own healing. Cozy up in a blanket, make some tea, set aside distractions, do whatever you need to do to make sure that you have some you time. You can devour all these courses like you do Netflix binging, or you can set a goal to watch one a week like you would if you were going to a weekly counseling session. How fast or how slow you walk through this course is not the goal, just so you can check it off. The goal is for you to engage God's healing for your own life. We created a beautiful journal that you can download to take notes, set goals, do exercises, reflect, and pray. So let's get started walking toward healing.